Hey everybody, welcome to The Long Dark, life number 8, episode number 2. So I went ahead and slept, got my condition back up to 100, and a drink here. But, so yeah, we didn't miss much, just a little bit of sleep, and ready to go do some more adventuring here. I think what I'll do now is I'll probably head on over to the dam and get that out of the way. I'm going to definitely take my rifle. I know that I'm going to get some extra weight when I'm there, but I'm going to take my rifle for sure. And maybe a couple waters while I'm at it. I kind of expect to find some sort of something to drink there, but yeah, I think we're doing okay. We're not traveling that heavy, so let's take a look at Carl here, see if he's got anything for us. Where's our hunger's at? Yeah, we're going to need some food. Again, we'll get something when we're there, but let's do this by condition actually. Okay, our food condition is doing really well, obviously, because we're eating more of it. So I think I mentioned either in comments or comments of the squirrels video, or I might have mentioned it yesterday. I can't really remember what all I talked about yesterday. I know I did talk about a lot in episode 1, but yeah, good time. Everything's looking pretty good. Let's make sure we have all of our clothes on. Looks like we do. But I was saying that Heather held the record at like 36 plus days of survival, and I didn't think it was going to be attainable anymore with the recent changes with the negative food or calorie counter that they've implemented. I stand corrected, because I am Petrid, another YouTuber, and I'll put a link on his channel here. Yeah, I think we'll just run along the tracks this time. We'll come back through the Allen's Cave area, but we'll run along the tracks this time. I am Petrid. Craig is his name on the forums. He survived over 50 days. I couldn't believe it. He has the printout and everything. And man, congrats to him. He said he started, I said, so at what point did you start running around naked and afraid? And he was like, oh, around day 45 he ran out of clothing. All his clothing wore out. But he ended up dying of starvation. So I think it's going to be like, he's got it set to be like his videos. I think it's 34, 35 through maybe 40 something or other. But he's going to have it on his... he does his videos a little different than mine. He just adds them number-wise. Like, as he adds a video, he just increments up one number for his video. So he doesn't have separate lives or anything like that. But, yeah, so that's pretty a pretty big accomplishment. And I don't think he's going to put up his entire life from beginning or anything like that. I think he's going to start off later on in life until he actually dies, when he's actually desperate. But man, congratulations, that's quite a feat. He said it took him 8 hours of real time to make that accomplishment happen. So alright, we got 2 wolves here. I'm gonna try to sneak by the best I can. And this is not gonna be easy, because I need to actually get... I think I'm going to actually pull this wolf here, probably. I need to stay as close to here as possible, but yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Yeah. He was kind of pushing me towards these rocks and closing in on me, but I couldn't go the other way because of the other wolf, so here we are. Alright. So I saw that Psy Syndicate did a first look video of the game. He didn't play much of it, and had quite a few questions about the game, but it seemed overall he kind of got the idea of the game and appreciated it and did pretty well at it. I mean, all in all, for not really playing it at all and jumping straight into it, he did all right. He figured things out pretty decently. All right. Let's grab a little meat here while we can.
Freezing.
Wonder if that wolf's going to catch up to me. Guess we'll find out, right? He's still coming at me. we can always come back and get the hide later, so not too worried about that. I think if you're being tracked by a wolf and you stop to do like a time-lapse event, like boil water or take meat from a carcass, you should definitely get attacked by that wolf if one's already on you. Now, if they're just wandering about randomly, yeah, I don't know. There should be a little bit of a risk associated with. There should be a little bit of risk with stopping and doing the prolonged action. You want on there? Still getting followed? I don't think so. All right, cold and hunger are big ones right now. Oh, we got a fresh kill here. Oh, let's not do that. Let's do this. Alright. There we go. Let's get rid of the wolf. Alright, looks like we still got quite a bit of meat left. So I'm going to take a good amount of it. Enough to fill my belly for a while. We're going to definitely get rid of that calorie deficit over here. It'll be worth it. And a couple hides for my boots. Yeah. Not too worried about my condition and my calorie deficit right now because this is all going to be really useful stuff. So, alright, let's get moving here. Oh, it's getting a wee bit nippy. A little cold here. I wonder what that was. Looks like it was almost like a windbreak that kind of tipped over or something. Alright. Don't want to get too injured before I go in here. I was a bit disappointed at Paul's video when he walked in here and what? Ooh. Oh. No jerry can. I guess we are getting a bit more random now, aren't we? I better light my way. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. I thought I didn't have any fuel. Forgot you had to actually hold down the button to light it. I think what I'll do is I'll probably... I don't really want to fight it if it's there. I don't want to really have to fight it if I don't have to. Search these real quick while we got a chance. Wow, a tinder plug. It's quite the score. I love that this game is always getting changed. Okay, what have we got here? I don't think Wolfie's down there in that. It makes me wonder where he's at now. Okay. Sorry, where are we at? 55 pounds. Wow, we're running a bit heavy, but we are gonna do some cooking. I should have looked and saw what the crowbar was going to be at. Let's take a look here. 48%. I think that's pretty decent. Water bottle. Yeah, I had a feeling I was going to find one of those. Okay. So I was feeling really bad for my partner and talking about how crappy it was the way he got treated, about having to contact me after he got laid off. Like, hey, let James know that his job's fine. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, but if you could, just send him a text or something while he's on vacation. We don't want him worrying. Shit. Decisions. Do I want light or do I want firepower? I'll choose light, I guess. Okay, nothing down here yet. Whew. Doesn't mean there's not going to be something around the next corner, though. I like the randomness. Random is good. Random is good. Alright, there we go. I think we're safe. Famous last words, right? Anything up here? Nope. I wish I would have seen the hatches in here, but I was on vacation and then they took them out before I got back. Because they They said they weren't actually, they implemented them a little too early, this mystery hatch in here. That had like a lock on it or something. But anyway, so I saying how sorry I felt about that. And then I get this phone call while I'm at work, my first day back. You know, trying to see my computer screen through the tears. Missing my buddy. And he calls me. I'm like, oh, Eric. Awesome. Good to hear you, man. How you doing? How are things going with the family? And he's like, oh, well, me and my wife, we just wanted to call you and let you know that I was going to sleep and I'm getting paid to do so. I promptly hung up on his ass. And then I called him back. And then I hung up on his ass again. What a bastard. Oh. Ooh. No rifle there. I wonder if the grape soda is going to be... Oh, no more candy bar there. Ah, we do have our grape soda. I can always depend on you, Mr. Grape. Thank you. Thank you for your 350 calories of grapey goodness. It will not go to waste. So yeah, screw him. He's like treating this like a vacation. I have no more sympathy for him. Okay, I guess I should probably do this. Dead bodies do elicit. Another can opener, painkillers, and a hatchet. What condition? 72. Yeah, choppy, choppy, choppy. Give me a like or I'll chop your head off. Chop, 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 chop. I like threatening you guys with game objects for likes. It's just something I do. All right. So I think we've pretty much covered the hydro dam, right? I'd probably need to hit the lockers. Other than that, let's get some steaks here going. Some shrimp on the Barbie and get healed up a bit here. I'm a bit encumbered. Yeah, I should be fine though. All right. Tinder plug, newsprint. We can always make more tinder plugs if we need them. We got some reclaimed wood, accelerants. Yeah, we'll use one of those just to ensure success. You know what? We won't the first time. Let's try it. See if we can get lucky. We are running quite the calorie deficit.
Are you serious?
Apparently so. All right, let's do it this way. Okay, how many of these we got? We got 4. I'll probably need all of them. And boil up a little bit more water. Actually, I probably won't boil up much more water because I have plenty. But yeah, I tell you what, not having him there did make for a long night. I'm not gonna lie. In other news, my medical screen went good. I passed all the stress test stuff and all that junk. So everything that they could give me immediate results on, like the audio test or the hearing test and the vision test and urinalysis, things like that, I passed. The only thing that we're still out to lunch on is the blood work, but I guess the lab will have that done in 24 to 48 hours. So that's all I'm waiting on. As soon as I get that positive results back, I'll be putting in my my notice, and I'll be ready to move on, get back into police work. In 2 weeks, should be getting sworn in. So probably put up a picture or something like that if I have any from that whole ceremony thing. All right, let's go ahead and eat some of these venison real quick here. There we go. Feeling much better now. Feeling much better now. Just listening to the sounds. Yeah, the audio has a neat sound to it there with the fire. I don't know if they changed anything, but it sounded like it was a little different there. Oh yeah, I got plenty of water. Definitely good to go. Should still have about a gallon left. Hunger, food, fatigue. I could probably actually make it back to with the reduced fatigue while running outside at a little bit faster speed. I should be able to get back. Yeah, I think I might do that. I might just run through Alan's cave area. and head on back. Let's do this by condition. There we go. Let's eat these. And we're gonna be. Oh, one of our can openers that we picked up is 83%. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. All right. I'm almost getting to the point where I'm a little afraid of the dark in this game, which I think is probably those devious devs' intention. Yeah, I might just sleep a little bit here in the meantime. Oh yeah, I still need to go through the lockers. Yeah, I'll just plan on sleeping here for the night then. Some peaches. Tell you what, Squirrel did not appreciate the amount of wear that the can openers and the crowbars took in his first look. My wife watched his video and she sent me a text. She's like, "Whoa, he's really got a problem with the wear rate with the items, doesn't he?" Yeah, we were just kind of joking about that. He definitely was like just complete shock when his crowbar wore down 5%. He's like, "That's tensile steel. It's like one of the toughest things in the planet." And it wears down 5% for opening the locker. Yeah, it's something that definitely needs to be addressed. My suggestion was, you know, and I think I've told you guys this before, it's hard to keep track of what I say to everybody versus what I put in the forums versus what I put in the comments, but so I repeat myself a lot. And for those of you who have never heard it before, I'll just straight up say it. My idea is, instead of have a wear rate on crowbars, just make them more, like, have them last pretty much forever. You know, certain tools should just last forever, a crowbar being one of them. A can opener, just have it last forever. No big deal. But make them harder to find. Make them more rare. So, once you do find it, it's like a serious accomplishment. And then you're good to go in that one specific little area. But, you know, finding it's going to be tough. You're going to end up busting up a lot of cans just in the process of finding a can opener, for example. I mean, the other thing is, if you're going to have the wear rate do that, you need to have some sort of maintenance associated with it, I would guess. So, I don't know. I don't know if I should go for it. I think I'll go for the... Well, we're kind of heavy now, aren't we? Yeah, we're pretty heavy. 130. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sleep here, and then... for like 5 hours, and then I'll make a run for it. So let's get our sleep on here. 36 degrees. I want to take off as much clothes as I can. Oh, we're gonna have to harvest a toque actually. Let's do that real quick. Glad I checked. This can opener is gonna need to get harvested too. So let's harvest a toque. All right. No, might as well do the newsprint while we're at it. What else can we do? There's our good can opener. So I think what I'll do is I'll head on back, drop that can opener off, open a couple cans of food with this one, save that one, and then yeah, that should. I still have a couple uses of that one left, so I don't really want to use it if I don't have to. I think I'll go to 6. Yeah, that should be alright. Let's check our thirst. We should be fine. As long as the weather cooperates. This will also help get our condition a little bit higher in case we do run into the unforeseen wolf battle. Alright, yeah, that looks a lot better. Weather looks like it might still be decent. Pick up our bedroll. I can't believe there's no fuel there. Ah, well played, devs. Well played. I've been asking for points. Plus, it's a much more pretty walk back to camp. So yeah, let's get moving here. If I got room for it, I'll probably take one of these hides. I do. I don't know if I want to burn. Yeah, we'll do it. Might get a little dark here, but that's okay. Oh yeah, that hardly added any weight to our inventory. What time is it? 7 p.m. Okay, yeah, we got time. I'm gonna do a quick little check back here, make sure there's nothing hiding back there. There's that deer still. That's nice to see. Make sure the location which we no longer speak of is it back here. I'm not seeing anything new back here, so okay. Alright, let's keep moving. Let's head through the Allen's Cave Valley here. See what we can find. What's this? Oh, it's my flare. Frozen. I wonder how long that'll stay there. It's interesting. I wonder if that's going to now become sort of a permanent fixture. I think once it becomes frozen, the meat should also degrade at a slower rate, because basically at that point, the meat is being preserved. You know what I mean? That seems to make sense. That is just it's still creepy hearing that noise. Not quite as creepy as hearing a fox scream, but yeah, if the devs really want to scare the crap out of people, just put foxes into the game and have them start calling out. Oh my god. That is just it sounds like somebody is being axe murdered out in the forest. If you guys have not heard of fox calling or screaming, however they put it, Google that, man. Oh my gosh. I know what the fox says. It's pretty disturbing. Such a cute little furry animal, man. See if there's anything up here now. Let's cave. Yeah, we still got time. Doing pretty good on our stats, conditions, and attributes. Make sure we're not missing anything up here. Allen's Cave looks like it'd be a great place to sort of make like a actual survival shelter, you know. You got all this wood out here, a lot of dead wood over there. Apart from the wolf that runs around here occasionally. But yeah, campfires are supposed to be a lot more effective. So as far as keeping animals away, they're supposed to be about doubly effective. So I guess the effective radius used to be about 5 meters. Now it's like 10 meters. The big problem with the campfire is keeping it lit long enough while you sleep. And I would like to see it if you're in a nice sheltered area like Allen's Cave and you have a campfire going. I would like to see it, you know, basically if you're standing right next to it or crouched down, you get like some decent benefit from it. As it stands now, it doesn't seem like campfire really gives you that much heat. But seems like it should. Seems like it should give you more heat than it actually does. But I'm not a survival expert. I just play one on YouTube. And you know, I could be wrong about that, so anybody out there with survival experience, please correct me. Maybe they have it dead on right, but I don't know, it just feels like there's not much point to it. It's like unless you get inside and actually start a fire inside, you're dead. Even if you're in a pretty well protected area outside. Alright. Letting us know evening's here. Everything's going pretty good here. So I think after this day, I think we'll probably want to do a little exploring back here. And now there's a wolf, a little pet wolf, neighborhood wolf. There he is. The owner should really keep him on a leash. Oh well. I might have to call animal control in the morning, or I might have to become animal control. Alright, let's get inside. It started to get freezing, so glad to be home. Glad to be home. Carl, I have got some goodies for you, buddy. Let's see here. Wow, Carl is all filled up. I have completely stuffed my vending machine. Let's see your condition. Yeah, probably eat that candy bar, mountain soda, grape soda. I'll save that MRE. That'll be the next one. But let's do this by condition also. So I guess we'll throw the rest in the cupboard here. It's my overflow area here. There we go. Okay, what else we got? I got extra water, but I'm just gonna keep that on me. I got just enough for me. I'm doing pretty good on wood. Tinder, fine. Accelerants are good. Unsafe water, I'll pick that up and boil that next time I start fire. Warmth, you know, I'll be doing okay. Let me. You know what? Let me take the. Actually, I don't need to waste the kerosene to warm up. I'm gonna warm up here pretty quickly anyway. No big deal. All right, what else have we got here? Let's do it by weight. Let's see here. Got my hunting rifle, crowbar. 3% on the crowbar. Can I harvest? I doubt I can harvest a crowbar.
Rest soon.
But I only need it one more time for the one at the Trapper's Homestead. We'll probably have to hit that one shortly when we go out again. We can drop one of those storm lanterns, obviously. So let's drop the one with the most fuel. Actually, no, we'll fill them both up real quick. Let's do that while I'm thinking about here. There we go. Grab our jerry can again. We're doing good on storm lantern. Our storm lantern collection is growing. Alright, let's equip that. There we go. 2 of those plus 1 on me. And let me check and make sure this one has... How much fuel does it have? It doesn't really say that. I think it should be 100%. Yeah, it is. Okay. There we go. Alright. Let's put our rifle down. Which we didn't actually need after all. And let's put our crowbar down.
I could use a drink.
Warrior Angel 69. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I just happened to see that on the phone, so I figured I'd just give you a quick little thank you here. Good timing. I happened to be recording at the time. Alright, crowbar. Drop that. Hatchet is 72%. Oh, nice. Nice. Makes me want to go just chop down some trees. Willy-nilly. Do some clear-cut harvesting. Alright, thirst, hunger. Let's see what else we have here that I don't need. I can put the leather in here. Let's stow this. All of our materials. We got some cloth. Okay. Anything else? Did I find a sewing kit yet? I don't think I did. I think I'm still lacking a sewing kit. Lots of bandages. We'll run downstairs and drop those off. Alright, too many bandages. That's it. Completely stuffed that little first aid box with bandages.
Feel numb.
Nothing else here that I forgot, is there? No, I don't think so. Okay, just double checking. Just double checking. Carl, how you doing? At ease, soldier. Alright, let's see what else we can drop. Got the hunting knife. Oh, that's in good shape too, 65%.
Dying from starvation.
2 can openers, don't need that. We'll put one of them in here. Makes sense, I guess, to put it in a... This one is 11%. That one's 84, so... We'll drop that one down. What food am I carrying? Can I use it on anything? Yeah, I can. I'll actually use that can opener real quick. On the Pinnacle Peaches. Let me drop the good one. It'll use the good one rather than the bad one if I have them both in my inventory. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one and temporarily put it over here. So I'm not forced to use it. Okay, let's eat the peaches. Degrade that to 1 condition. It says 10%. And then we'll harvest that into some scrap metal right now. Harvest our can opener. Use the newly implemented feature of harvesting can openers. Turn that into some scrap metal. That with the fir wood that we have laying around, we can actually go and repair our hatchet now. I think we might just do that. Let's check our other items we're carrying. We got some cotton lining underwear, which we could probably harvest also. And some jeans. Yeah, okay. We'll harvest those also. I hesitate. Yeah, better do it. Otherwise I'll forget. I'll leave the jeans till at least morning. See what our temperature's at. Oh yeah. We're starting to kind of almost need clothes. We're getting to a point where we kind of need some clothes and a sewing kit to repair clothes. So that's going to be the mission tomorrow, is to find a sewing kit, find some clothes, find some cloth, that sort of thing. I think it's material. There we go. Because we have the supplies here to fix clothes. We just need the sewing kit, and our clothing is starting to get a little, scarce. So things are getting a little chilly here in the homestead, or in this case, the camp office. Oops. That is cool. It blinks on the screen too. I like that. Alright, so I think we're good. Let's go ahead and get some calories on board here. There we go. Alright, so what they're doing out there. Oh, it's getting kind of nasty. A little something to drink here. And yeah, let's get some sleep for the night. There we go. Getting healed up there nicely. Hopefully be right around 199% when we wake up. We're gonna be hungry when we wake up though. Probably have to eat that venison steak. So something to drink here. And get straight back to bed here.
You eat trees?
Yes, you can. Okay. She quit asking me that question. You know what? I'm gonna actually have a little snack, a little midnight snack, so I don't wake up actually with a deficit. Oh, we'll take that can opener back too. Good deal. Well, I guess we'll just take all those items. It might be good for long-term survival to not spend a lot of the scrap metal, since it's kind of scarce on the hatchet, especially since it's in good condition. And you can technically forge without it, but maybe from a calorie standpoint, spend those on keeping the can openers repaired. I'm not sure. I don't know about that. There we go. Sleep much better. Check my thirst. Oh yeah, things are going well. What's our fatigue at? Yeah, let's I don't know, I'm thinking maybe let's just see how we do after 4 hours. I don't want to sleep the day away. Especially if it turns out to be a decent day. Light snow. It looks like it might be pretty decent. Yeah, fatigue's good. Okay, good. We're ready to roll. And I don't need to actually take any food with me. I'll find some when I'm out there, I'm sure. One way or another. I can always skin some meat off of a frozen deer carcass if need be. Let's get going. I'll see you, Carl. I'll see you in a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna carry a firearm. It's 8 pounds. That's a lot of items I could be carrying. So I think I'm gonna actually, let me double check my inventory, check everything, make sure I'm not carrying anything really unnecessary. The hatchet I almost don't need to. I think I'll leave that also. Yeah, because I can get wood without needing a hatchet, so I'll leave that. There we go. Now I left the hatchet right there. Don't degrade. They're supposed to have fixed that, so. Very good. Let's check our weight. Looks good. So by not carrying that rifle and that hatchet, we have 12 more pounds of inventory that we can deal with. And since I'm in pretty healthy condition, if I do get into a little tussle with the wolf, you know, I should be alright. Man, it's kind of nice. It's not quite like a bright sky or anything crazy like that, but it is just sort of very atmospheric right now. Temperature's -5, so it is a little cold. I guess I'll pick up the pace here a little bit. There's the wolf. Out doing his wolf things. His wolf deeds. Now something that I read in the forums, and I noticed it didn't say about, you know, this is all, you know, we're working on this, don't talk about it or anything like that, but I did notice that Raf mentioned that when it came to overall gameplay size, somebody was asking about the size of the game, and he was saying they would ideally like it to the game world to be expanded to, like, you know, 10 times the size it is now. So something like that, where they can add, they would consider these sort of biomes, and each biome would have its own sort of personality. So that would be incredible. You could just imagine having to explore 10 times this amount of area, and with randomized loot and some random locations like they kind of have with the, I think some locations, just from the map maker standpoint, like, will have to be permanent, you know. The forest lookout, for example, it's sort of a permanent fixture, but you could have the odd sort of generic kind of cabin here or there, or shed here or there, whatever. And I think that would, you could add variety to the map just with that. The odd body here or there. But as you can see, just from where we started with this game, if you look back towards Life 1 and things like that, the predictability is, well, it's a lot less predictable. And you know, I am a little concerned right now, just my clothes situation seems to be the issue that I'm most concerned with in this life. And I'm having a hard time finding some clothes, but that's kind of good, you know. I guess in the next life I might have a hard time finding, you know, maybe a weapon or something, or ammunition for that weapon. So yeah, not too bad. Here, let's see if I can search this before he gets to me. Hopefully I can. Taking forever to search though. Run. Wolf was closing in. Got away in the nick of time. Oh, you know, I forgot the crowbar, I think. That's okay. That's alright. No big deal. Odds are that locker there at the Trapper Homestead was gonna be empty or have something pretty worthless, like a tinder plug or something in it. Looks like there's another body down here. Go check it out real quick. Try not to trip over my own feet going down that hill there. I'm not even going to talk about. I'm not even going to start talking about sprains. Did that during the live stream. That was a mistake. Basically, I got a little arrogant. Oh, down ski jacket. Yes, please. Got a little arrogant about never getting sprains. Sure enough, I ended up with like 3 sprains within the next half hour, just walking normally, not tripping, not anything, just walking normally. So, where's our clothing? There we go. Let's throw that on. All right, that's 3.2 degrees warmer. That's a pretty big help right there. I do need a sewing kit though. Sewing kits used to be very, very common, but by this time, you know, before the last update, before I went to Chicago, I would have probably found about 3 or 4 of them by now. I think I already checked in, didn't I? Yeah, okay. I think we'll stop here at the Trapper Homestead, warm up a bit. Probably what I'll do is probably grab a little bit of meat off this deer if it still has some. I can't remember if I've already harvested some of it off of it, but we'll see. And then from here we'll head over to a frozen lake area. Let's see what we got here. Anything left? Oh yeah. Okay, we'll do that. Great. Ooh. Weather did take a turn for the worst, didn't it? Blizzard. And the blizzards are just... Those blizzards are just so impressive. They really nailed it with the wind effects. Alright. Nice to be inside. Definitely nice to be inside. Let's see, make sure I didn't miss anything first run through here. Sometimes there's wood down here that I think I missed, but looks like it's okay. Alright, let's get warmed up here. I don't have any fuel though. Okay, let's forage for some wood real quick. Inside. Let's not use... Oh, you don't use when you're indoors, you don't have the option to use in a... Oh no, I left the hatchet at home, that's right. Okay, never mind. Disregard everything I was trying to say. Yeah, you should get a couple. Unable. Oh, come on now. You just lack in motivation, that's all it is. Think about it this way. You find some wood, you're gonna get some food and some drink. Are you kidding me? Come on. Did they make this more difficult? Let's try it again. Wasting the day away here. At least it's a blizzard going on, so I'm not really missing much. Alright. I wonder if the blizzard had something to do with it, which doesn't make sense. If you're indoors, the blizzard and the weather conditions should not affect your foraging, but it felt like as soon as the blizzard stopped, I was able to actually get wood, but I don't think that, other than nighttime, you know, if it's completely pitch black in here, then yeah, you should be able to find too much wood, but 29 matches, 8 tinder plugs. We'll use one just to make sure we get started. There we go. Let's cook up some of this venison here. I mean, what we got? One more? That's good. That should get us back up into the positive at least. Add another one of those. Melt up a little bit of snow. At least we're warming up here. Got a little something to eat here. I think eating should take more time too. It doesn't seem to really... Yeah, it took me less than 2 minutes to eat 2 entire steaks of deer. I think it should time lapse a little bit to maybe 20 minutes or 10 minutes per steak, something like that. If you're really hungry, I guess you could wolf one down in about 10 minutes, but alright, I think we can make it to the other to the unnamed pond cabin. As long as the weather's decent. Looks like it's pretty decent. Just get a drink here. Our fatigue should be fine. Alright. Double check, make sure I'm not missing anything. No cloth up here. Okay. 56 degrees in here. Oh man, it's just gotta feel good, you know it. Hunger. It's gonna have a little something to eat here, I guess. Let's eat of course, let's eat the worst stuff first here. Okay. I am trying a new audio recording system here for my videos. I wasn't too happy with the audio in the last one. I felt like it was a little too distorted. So I decided I was going to record directly into, for those of you that know anything about, you know, audio recording on the computer, stuff like that, I want to record directly into Audacity rather than into my recording software, which is Morellis Action. So we'll see how that goes. I have a bunch of filters and things like that already set up, pre-programmed, so did some testing with it this morning. It's actually afternoon. I have to go into work here in about, I have to start getting ready in about an hour and a half, so I'll probably do this episode and then maybe one more, get episode 3 out of the way, and see where we're at then. But hopefully it sounds a little bit better for you guys, for your ear holes. Alright, eat one more. Man, that can opener degrades quick, doesn't it? Jeez. That's crazy. Oh. I guess you can always smash it out, though. There is that. 17 degrees. It's nice outside. It's actually kind of beautiful. And anything we need to be really worried about? Not really. I'm pretty decent shape, so let's get moving here. Someone was complaining on I think it was Squirrel's video about how slow you move. It's like, dude, you are in a lot of snow, and this is a pretty quick pace. Plus, they just sped up the walking speed and the running speed, and it was obviously someone who had never seen the game before. And I was like, you have no idea. I feel spoiled right now. I feel like I'm flying around right now. But, I don't know. Maybe they never actually walked in snow, but it's no easy task. Like deep snow, like I think this is supposed to represent, but it's like, dude, you need to actually get out and walk in about 2 feet of snow and see how good you can do it. That reminds me of a foot chase I had. We had a traffic stop out on this road. It was like snowy, but it was like one of these times where during the daytime it kind of melted a little bit of the snow, and then at nighttime it froze up. I worked midnight shift, so I was there when it refroze. Well, I had like this nice little creme brulee crust to the snow, and we made this traffic stop, man, and we ended up having 2 cars there. It was occupied times 4, and we end up grab those steaks. That's a pretty good deal right there. Probably I'll leave the hide for now. So it's occupied times 4, so we have another car pull up, and so we ended up having 4 officers there, which is, you know, that's pretty decent. At least you have 1 officer per occupant. Well, we start running the people's information, and like 2 of them come back not in records, and then which is sort of a sign when they're from Springfield. And I already gave away. I normally don't talk about where exactly I work, but so anyway, 2 of them were not from Springfield, and or when they're from Springfield and they're not in record, it's sort of an indication that they're probably giving you some fictitious information. Especially, you know, running around at 3 a.m. and just leaving a bar, things like that. So the other 2 had warrants for them, a couple felony warrants. So we're like, okay, things are getting kind of crazy here. We're just gonna detain everybody until we figure out what's going on. Especially, you know, we're gonna obviously arrest the 2 that have warrants, but the other 2, we're gonna detain them until we figure out exactly who they are. So we're pretty certain they're gonna be lying to us. So we get out to go and approach, man, and like all 4 of them bolt. So we have this foot chase, like a 4-way foot chase going on, and we all key in on the 2 guys that had warrants. The one that has the most serious warrant, obviously, that sort of thing. Well, it's fine when it's on the plowed streets. It's not too bad. I mean, it's a little slippery. Just gotta be a little careful. But he ended up going off into the yards. Ooh, let's see here. Anything? Oh yeah, we got a newspaper there. Nothing new there. Okay, I thought that was new, but I guess not. So I started going off into these yards between houses, and man, you'd run. I was running about 3-4 steps, and every third or fourth step I'd be on top of the like foot and a half of snow, and every fourth step I'd actually break through. And the thing was, when you break through, it's almost like breaking through ice in the water here, because my foot would go down and my momentum would be going forward. I'd try to pull that foot out, and it would catch on the rest of the still frozen crust that was the snowy crust. So my momentum, I'd try to pull my foot out, and it would grab, and then you'd fall down. So like every third or fourth step, everybody was falling down. The bad guy, me, everybody. So he goes and he gets the brilliant idea. Oh, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go down into this creek, and they're not gonna follow me into the creek. And we're like, damn straight, we're not following you into the creek. It's like -20 degrees Fahrenheit, brother. We're not following you in there. So he goes into this little creek. There's like a land bridge with like one of those. It's almost like I guess like a culvert type of I don't know, like a sort of a concrete tunnel that goes underneath it, but it's like a strip of land that goes over. Well, he hides into that. It's like probably about a 6-foot tall little tunnel made of concrete. And it's not that big. I mean, it's only like 30 feet long. So we get on both sides of it and all the way around him. And he's down there, and we're like, dude, just come on out, man. You're surrounded. You're not getting out. He's like, F you. I'm like, okay, man. You just stand down there until you freeze to death. So anyway, we get the genius out of there, and this was like a running water area, so the water was actually still running through him, and I hadn't quite refrozen yet at night. So he's standing there in about 3 feet of running water in about -20, -10 degrees. I don't know. I know it was cold, and refusing to come out. Finally, he decided he was going to come out, so he did, and we're waiting there. We get him, we handcuff him, take him back to the car. I already checked Carl's kin there. Take him back to the car. I do search, and he's got like bindles of heroin in his pocket. I'm like, dude, you were standing there with your water up to your chest, and you got these bindles of heroin, and you didn't think just to like pull them out of your pocket and just let them go into the water. But anyway, he got nailed for possession. And he had every opportunity to do that. We couldn't see under what was happening underwater with his hands or anything like that. So, what an idiot. Of course, we typically only catch the morons, I think. Never really caught too many brilliant criminals. But, yeah, that kind of reminded me of that. The whole running in the snow should be easy comment. I'm just like, no, I don't think so. It's actually incredibly difficult, especially after a refreeze. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and eat here. Take a look and see where we're at. Might just bed down here for the rest of the day. I'm gonna double check my condition. I could probably make it up to the... I don't really want to get stuck up at the forestry lookout, though. Even though there is a fire up there. I'd rather be down here without a fire than up there with a fire. I learned that one the hard way a couple times. It normally takes me 2 or 3 times of dying before I figure things out. Alright. Yeah, it's 6:28 p.m. anyway. I think we'll just call it a night here. And probably go ahead and call that an end to episode 2. Hope you guys enjoyed. As usual, leave a like. Let me know that you still want me to do more of these lives, do more of the Long Dark. Like, comment, and give me a subscribe if you haven't already. So I'll talk to you guys in life number 3. Take care.